When people, organizations, communities, or countries disagree, conflict arises. Disagreements put them at risk for their needs, goals, or concerns. This is a state in which people are threatened in various ways, including physically, psychologically, politically, and socially. The two countries, Russia and Ukraine, are actively at war. Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, began an all-out attack on Ukraine on February 24, 2022. Since Ukraine gained its independence from the Soviet Union in 1991, the two countries have been at odds. Ukraine was a significant part of the Russian Empire till 1991. By the year 2021, things had gotten out of hand. Former comedy actor Vladimir Zelensky, Ukraine's president at the time, was appointed in 2019 and requested US President Joe Biden in January of 2021 to allow Ukraine to join NATO, promised Ukraine in 2008. Upon this, Russia began deploying troops near the Ukraine border, claiming it was for practice sessions. On February 24th, it commenced an invasion of Ukraine. The conflict continues to this day. This video is going to be about the American-made weapon that could change everything, the American-made weapon. Spending on long-range precision rifles, or LRPF, is essential for today's battle, and HIMARS is the cornerstone of that effort. HIMARS is compatible with the latest precision weapons range of 15 to 499 plus kilometers and is technologically advanced, inexpensive, and long-lasting. MLRS munitions in their entirety are included in this category. Extended Range Guided MLRS, or ERGMLRS, the Precision Strike Missile, PRSM, the Army Tactical Missile System, ATACMS. A fundamental distinction between HIMARS and MLRS launchers is that HIMARS has a motorized chassis rather than tracks and can shoot the same ammunition family as MLRS launchers. Troops, Marines, and Ally forces can quickly engage, fire, and promptly reposition themselves thanks to this new design's innovative shoot and scoot functionality. Because the battleground of the future is so unknown, it's becoming increasingly crucial to be able to adapt. This may need taking the battle to a previously inaccessible region. That's where HIMARS thrives because of its small and low weight. Using a C-130 or larger aircraft, it may be deployed quickly and effectively in remote and difficult to reach regions. Military exercises like Valiant Shield and Northern Edge used the HIMARS and performed admirably in each. After 1.9 million hours of operation, HIMARS has built its name as an exceptionally reliable fighting system. Due to the modular platform's capacity to support future pod versions and its undeniable durability, HIMARS is here to stay. It's time to look forward. High Mobility Artillery Rocket System. In terms of firepower, HIMARS rivals MLRS thanks to its wheeled chassis and mobility. ACDT, Advanced Concept Technology Demonstration Project at Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control led to its creation in 1996. In addition to supporting soldier and supply concentrations, it is designed to fight and defeat air defense concentrations, tankers, light armor, and military vehicles. Before the invading forces can pinpoint the launch site, the system fires its missiles and quickly flees the area. Consider a few of its most salient characteristics. Systems for regulating the firing of rockets. As with the MLRS, HIMARS preserves self-loading and automated abilities. HIMARS vehicles are equipped with the ILMS and IFCS upgrades installed on MLRS M270 launchers and the components of the IFCS upgrade. Transporter, Gunner, and Section Chief are three members of the High Mobility Artillery Rocket Systems team. Although the computer-based firing controller can be loaded and unloaded by a single soldier or a two-person team, it's still a complex device. Video, keyboard management, a gigabyte of compact storage, and navigation systems are all part of the fire control unit. Automatic or manual firing missions can be carried out using the computerized fire control system. System of artillery rockets with high mobility. In addition to the extended range rocket and the practice rocket with a restricted range, HIMARS may fire any future MLRS munitions. The High Mobility Artillery Rocket System can carry a single 6-pack of MLRS missiles or one ATCMS missile. M26's original 32-kilometer range has been increased by more than 45 kilometers and the field of impact by 107% with the ER MLRS rocket. For increased efficiency with lesser grenades, HIMARS rocket motors have been extended to carry 518 M85 grenades. Nonetheless, the spread of the grenades has been enhanced. For Ukraine, why is HIMARS so impactful? 8 HIMARS launchers, each with 6 tubes, have reportedly hit Russian ammo stores, control rooms, and air defenses utilizing GMLRS, Guided Multiple Launch Rocket Systems rockets, with an 80 to 120 km range. On June 25th, these were put into use in Ukraine. According to Ukraine's Defense Ministry, there were at least 30 logistics nodes damaged by July 16th. There were reports that as many as 100 high-value sites had been attacked a week later by US military sources. Russia's plans have been thrown for a loop since the strikes began. With a concentrated firepower advantage, Moscow could establish control of eastern provinces of Luhansk and Donetsk. There was nothing Ukrainian troops could do but take cover as they suffered strategic retreats on certain fronts. In addition, Ukraine has been able to undercut Russia's electricity source by striking Russian logistics facilities. Kremlin authorities have disputed Ukraine's assertions that the Russian military attacked HIMARS stores in Ukraine. Australia's former Major General Mick Ryan said that HIMARS had altered the tactical calculation for Ukraine, enabling Ukrainian forces to pursue their strategic of corrosion against Russian assets and morale, which led them to victory in the struggle for Kyiv. HIMARS, according to former US Army Commander Mark Hertling, is a game changer, giving Ukraine the upper hand. Because of its accuracy, HIMARS is a perfect fit for this task. Konstantinos Grivas lectures on complex missile systems at the Hellenic Army Academy and remarked that HIMARS, along with GMLRs, achieve remarkable strike precision. Suppose that you can strike your target within 3 to 5 meters at a maximum distance. In that case, you have an inertial tracking system which notifies the rocket where it is with its target using gyroscopes and accelerometers. Another critical component is US military intelligence, which experts say has been given to Ukraine. The gunner relies on this network for his location data. In terms of pricing, it's an excellent option. About $100,000 is the price tag for a GMLRS rocket. In addition to the millions of dollars spent on destroying the S-300 anti-aircraft systems and ammo stores in Ukraine, the psychological impact of Russian forces realizing that they might be targeted well behind the line of communication are inestimable. In response to HIMARS, Russia has relocated some of its operations closer to cities. For example, according to Ukrainian military intelligence, invading Russian forces sent truckloads of artillery munitions for storage at Kherson's theatre on July 11th. Mark Milley, the Joint Chief of Staff of the United States, has also expressed admiration for the Ukrainian people. The fact that the Ukrainians were able to deploy these systems quickly speaks highly of their ability, their ingenuity, their artillery ability, their gunner capability, their determination, and their will to fight, Milley said. To win, how many systems will be necessary? Because of the limited number of systems available, military leaders have expressed concern that HIMARS will not be a panacea. 4 more US troops will be deployed on July 20th, raising the total to 16, with a clear goal of increasing that number to 20. However, Ukraine's military minister, Oleksiy Reznikov, has stated that Ukraine needed 100 HIMARS launches to retake territory from Russia. In the eyes of Ukraine, success is defined as the complete withdrawal of Russian soldiers from Crimea and Donbas area, which seceded from Russia in 2014. While the G7 and NATO have said the same, it is evident that others want a more cautious stance inside NATO. Given its effectiveness, some have wondered why Ukraine hasn't obtained more HIMARS. Senior US military officials recently told reporters that the Pentagon was trying to be more responsible. For this reason, the HIMARS devices deployed to Ukraine are taken from US reserves. It also appears that the US is trying to avoid aggravating Russia by supplying Ukraine with the tools to inflict a crushing loss on its people. Unspecified numbers of M270 multiple launch rocket systems are being sent to Ukraine by the United Kingdom, each of which has 2 HIMARS. Many more countries have this capability, according to a top military official from the United States. He added that other countries' exports would affect the synergy, hinting that the US may not be able to achieve as much as it wants. That's all there is for today. Leave us a comment with your thoughts on the American-made weapon. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video, and click the notification bell to never miss our videos. Stay tuned.